Okay, so good morning, students. Good morning to all the faculties, and good morning, Vishal. Um, LJ Institute of Management Studies welcomes you back to the forum of Alumni Life Lesson. So, Vishal was the student of batch 2016-18, and currently he is working as a territory sales manager with IDFC Bank. So without wasting much time, let us hear from Vishal about his experiences and stories about pursuing LJMBA. What did he learn and what are his suggestions to you? Over to you, Vishal. Vishal, you have to unmute your mic. Just a minute, just a minute. Wait, wait, wait. Yes, Vishal, now you'll be able to do it.
Yeah. Hi. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Actually, I started my journey from LJ back in 2011 through New LJ. I did my BCom there, and then I pursued competitive exams for like almost 2 years, and then I went back to MBA, LJ. So overall, it was a great experience. Like it was a roller coaster ride, but I guess all the faculties has helped us a lot. So yesterday, Apurva ma'am called me for this lecture and all. So I said that what I'll say, you guys say about me. Basically, I started my journey of this corporate all through HFFC Home First Finance Company. So I would like to thank all of the faculties and the students. Currently, there are many questions arising in the students' mind that during this pandemic and everything, how they'll be able to cope up with this whole corporate competition. But I want to say to everybody out there that still even today, our managers are looking for smart kids, kids who have the ability to not only score marks but who are street smart. So I don't think there is any issue that there are many questions and there are a lot of kids asking that we want, we want a job, but we are not so sure that we'll be able to get the one which we want or not. So I just want to say to everyone that be confident, you will get your jobs. Rest that about talking about my journey, I was not a scholar, everyone knows that. Neither was I like no, known person for anything else, but the only thing which I had, I was clear in my mind that I want to get the best or the topmost package in the university. So yes, I'll say that shamelessly that I was not interested in going to home first, first because I was keen that I want the maximum package. And yeah, there's nothing wrong about saying that, because first of all, we all work for money, right? So I would say that anyone who is or who is willing to take that risk of like going to any field, new fields. For example, when I went for, I'll share an incident of mine of an interview. I started, we were like almost, how many, ma'am? 10 or 11 people were there who went for a Mumbai interview for a home first finance company. I guess I had Chintan, Mayur Jain, and other guys. Like I remember all of them were rankers, and I was like I hardly had the score of 66 something, and even in that I had managed, like I had failed in one of the subjects. I don't remember exactly. It was account of stats, and then we did rechecking, and then I cleared it. But it was a very long interview, and it took me like almost 50 minutes. And people outside were like, "Okay, what is he doing for last 15 minutes? 50 minutes, 50." So I want to share to everyone out there that be confident. There is no need to take that load of scoring and ranking and everything, because at the end of the day only one thing matters is your confidence. And I've seen it. I've seen many rankers come to different institutes and getting kicked out the next day because they are not performing. So all of those who are there, like for example, they're able to score in books, and those who are not able to score, they are thinking that we don't have marks, we are not able to cope up with the language, they're having a language barrier. Nothing matters in corporate. Trust me, the only thing which matters is your confidence and your ability to sell. And I want to say that every student who is pursuing MBA right now, harass your teachers like anything. Harass them, ask them each and every question in your mind. Like, even if they explain the smallest term to you, tell them that, ma'am, please give us an example of that. Once you do that, once you start linking your education to the current market, you will not have any problems. And trust me that I have done that. And ma'am and other faculties also know that. Whenever like we used to have economic lectures, our faculties are different, but the friendly nature of LJ is that you can go to any of the faculties and ask them that, ma'am, I want an example of this. That's it. And once you start linking those examples with your daily lives, you'll be able to manage means like you'll be able to crack the interview so easily. And if none of the faculties are able to provide you answer, go directly to Siddharth sir. I have knocked him. I have like stroke his blood out of his mind that, sir, I want, what shall I do? What shall I do? And one of the gemmest advice he has given me was of Home First Finance Company. When I was going for the interview, I asked him literally that, sir, those guys who are with me, they have a CPA of like almost 9.8, and I have 6. What shall I do? So he only gave me one advice that, go as if you're the business owner, and go as if you have to recruit a person. So he only speaks few words. You have to get the meaning out of it, and it depends on you how much you're able to grasp. So he just told me that, and trust me that I went there thinking that if I was the recruiter, what would I expect from a guy who is giving an interview? Will he be profitable? Now, because once we are in a college, we are able to tell, we are like, people tell that we have to do this and that and all, but at the end of the day, only sales matters. And only your crux or your sourcing pattern, yeah, how much you're profitable for the company, that matters. So I went in there and thinking that I'll crack it. One more advice I want to give to the people out there, that uh, now today's generation have stopped reading newspapers. Like, they read, but they are not able to link so well. Like, uh, this will happen to MBA kids, that when they enter the first and second semester of everybody would be so hectic that there'll be extracurricular activity will be there, studies will of course be there, and then there will be a lot of programs going on. So just take out 15 minutes of your time to read a newspaper. Just 15 minutes. And that 15 minutes, trust me, it will save your career. I'll share an incident of mine that when we went for an interview, everyone was like bang on. They had excellent scoring. They had excellent scores. They had excellent career of studies. And trust me, I had the lowest marks in 10th, 12th. But after that, I had started reading newspapers and everything. So when we were given an interview, we were waiting outside, and me, Chintan, and I remember other kids were there. So Chintan was an excellent guy. He went there and he cracked it. I knew, like, everyone came out in 10, 15 minutes. And when I went in there, one of the questions I was asked that, what is there with you that other people don't have? And at that day only, I had read that as it was a financial company, that CLSS, credit linked subsidy scheme, was extended for till 2020, and the other kids were not reading, and I had read newspaper at that very day. So I said that I know for the fact that none of the kids out there know this fact. So he was quite impressed. So I will suggest that all of you out there, just be street smart. I know I like sound cliche, but be street smart. It's not that once you score like 80, 90, or whatever percentage, you might be a ranker. But trust me, I've seen rankers getting thrown out, kicked out of the company because of non-performance, and those kids who are very mediocre in college, but they know how to do sales, and they know how, and sales does not require any language. So those who are having that barrier, or that I'm not able to speak well English, I'm not fluent, the only thing matters is your confidence and your sourcing. Once you're done with that, any company at any level will hire you, no matter what. So I just want to ask questions about to the kids, that shoot me up questions, because I'll not able to explain unless you have queries. Ma'am, have we got kids?
Yeah, students, if you have any questions you want to ask to Vishal, that some specific question about, let's say, his career in the company, say the first company that he mentioned, HFFC, the current company there, in which he's working, which is IDFC Bank. You want to know a few questions about his journey in MBA. See, I want to also, Vishal, please don't mind, but I will also say that other than the degree of MBA, other than the professional career that MBA has given to him, MBA has also given him a charming wife.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, so that is another thing. But I remember Vishal, he used to be always very inquisitive about various things. So he will go to different faculties, he will ask, he will try to know or learn more and more. And as he said, he used to always ask कि मैम इसका एक और example दो ना, नहीं समझ में आया. Right, so that is how Vishal was. So if you want to ask a few questions, or if you have some queries for Vishal, kindly write down in the chat box.
Also, like, people are having confusion whether to go for marketing, finance, or HR. I
Right,
just want to say that the only thing which matters is your selling ability. No matter
correct.
whichever field you go to, even if you go in the HR field, it's not like that you'll not be doing sales. You have to represent your company, you have to get the recruiters, right recruiters. So those who are running away from sales, we have seen many kids chose finance, that we don't want to do sales, we don't want to do
True,
marketing. So
true.
you're not going to go anywhere. If you're doing MBA, you have to do sales, no matter
In
what.
fact, Vishal, in the previous lecture, we had Karan.
Yeah,
You might know that, Karan Bhatia,
of course.
your classmate.
Yeah,
So he also said the same thing, and even I believe the same thing, that wherever you are, whatever field you are always selling yourself. And if you are not able to sell yourself, you will not be able to sell any damn product or service in the market. So
definitely.
HR है, finance है, marketing है, everywhere, some or the other way, directly or indirectly, yes, Vishal is very right that you are connected with the profile of sales.
Yeah.
And very rightly said by Vishal, it is a point that we all faculties also constantly stress upon, that reading newspaper is of prime importance. So you read it physically in the physical copies, or you read it digitally online. So that's up to you, but you need to know what is happening daily across the world, not across the country,
Exactly.
right?
Like,
Uh,
if you read newspapers, you'll be so confident that you will clear group discussions and the initial interview round. Like, when I was sitting for group discussions, uh, people who were with me, they used to be scared that this guy will raise a point and will not know. And I'm telling you, I'm not so genius, and I just read basics, but I knew that these guys won't know the meaning of it. Even if I was wrong, I knew that they'll not be able to crack it. So when you're sitting with other competitive like colleges, other colleges will come with newspapers, like they'll have knowledge, but all you need to do is be confident, and you have to be prepared for yourself, because at the end of the day you all know yourself that I know this is my level, I'll able to crack it or not. So if you know that you're not be able to crack it, just be prepared, you know what to do, and just show yourself that I have this much. If you do not know the answer, just say I don't know, but with confidence, then you'll win.
That's right. Students, any questions? Please write down in the chat box. Yeah, we have few questions, I guess. We will take it one by one.
Yeah.
Okay, so, oh, you want to know about the paycheck. Danish wants to know about the paycheck. How was it like and how you spent it?
Yeah. First of all, I want to clarify this. There is a
That's
big
a
mistake.
personal question, but yeah.
No. Ma'am, there's a big confusion for people like they have a confusion, great confusion of CTC. That what is your
Correct.
CTC? Just get this thing cleared that few companies, I'll not name them, they tell you that we are offering a CTC of 6 lakh, 7 lakh, 8 lakh, 9 lakh. Just get the bifurcation and ask the HR, ma'am, हाथ पे कितना मिलेगा? In hand salary. I don't want any incentive structures. I don't want anything. I just want to know in hand salary, because people will come, like companies will come and they'll offer you 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs. But once you get the bifurcation, you'll know that you're ending up with 35,000 salary in hand. The rest is incentive. So get this thing clear. When I first joined Home First, say my initial salary, 6.5 lakh. So I got say people were saying that I got a salary of 6.5 lakh. So 6.5 divided by 12, you must be getting around 54,000 around in hand. So it was not like that. It was like 30, 35 we are getting on. So why is that? Because that the other structures are incentives. So just get this thing clear that don't run behind CTC. Once you know that you're very confident and you're very comfortable doing that kind of job. I know every job has certain drawbacks. The higher the salary, the higher the package, the more they'll take out of you. It's not like that you'll go in a 10 lakh package and they'll leave you. They will take or एक penny वसूलते हैं ये लोग. So it's not like that. And don't be scared. First of all, don't be scared of going to such companies. People were telling me that like those who were, even Karan was facing the same thing. That me and Karan had a discussion once that he was in Byju's and I was in HFFC, and these companies were highest giving highest packages. So we were asked that, man, बहुत काम करवाते होंगे. भाई जितना काम करवाते हैं ना उतने मजे भी करवाते हैं. And at the end of the day, on the 30th day, when you have the paycheck in your bank, फिर सब वो थकान सब चली जाती है. So it's not like that कि आपको काम नहीं करना पड़ेगा. काम भी करना है और मजे भी करने हैं. And how I spent, I have no financial planning. So the first, I did not even receive a salary, and I brought my bullet. So that's how I spent it. But now I know that after getting a wife, that how to spend money.
Okay. Any other questions, students? Students, do you have any other questions? I guess not. Faculties want to ask anything to Vishal or interact with Vishal?
There are few faculties whom you should go constantly in with. One of them is of course Neha ma'am, you, and the other Neha ma'am, economics,
Neha
the
Shah ma'am.
Neha Shah ma'am. Siddharth sir hai, Mehul sir was there. And apart from these faculties, you should also like participate in programs and debates. We had one such program of Samvad. We used to like go on every Saturdays, and we used to debate on political issues and whatnot. But it was only for your skills, growing skills, that are you able to speak or not. So you should participate in these forums. Samvad is a very good forum, but if it goes regularly, then you should like conduct, ma'am, this news debate.
Yeah, we do conduct it.
Yeah, through Zoom. That will be best, because through that, even half of the news you get to know there.
Yeah,
That
we do
oh,
conduct
अच्छा
it
ऐसा भी है, हाँ.
True,
So
true, true.
that is very good forum.
Right,
People could participate in that.
right.
Apart from that,
Vishal, we have one more question here. Sir, आपने marketing लिया था या finance? So I can answer.
मार्केटिंग लिया था.
Yeah, he had taken marketing.
मुझे नहीं आता था फाइनेंस. मुझे मुझे डर लगता था अकाउंट और स्टैट्स से. और एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आई एम डूइंग दैट ओनली. I used to be very bad in accounts and stats, and faculties of that used to tell me तेरा कुछ नहीं होगा और placement तो बिल्कुल ही भूल जा तू. Because I even failed in one of the subjects of, I think it was accounts. So the faculties were like very worried for me, but I was confident that I know what the recruiters want. So it is only your confidence and your street smarting. Like you should be street smart. And one of the great confusions we have among students is that if you're doing a business, you do not require to study a lot and everything. So ये भूल जाओ. That is the biggest mistake people do. Like ma'am Shrey,
Right.
Shrey was one of the person who was with me in internship of HFFC. So
Right.
he was very smart guy, but usko last every faculty had forced him. But then when he came to me that shall I sit or not, I said don't sit. मैंने उसको ना बोला था. मैंने don't sit, you know everything, and you will be able to do more, like you'll be able to put more in your business rather than working for someone else. And he had that courage and financial background that he could do his business. So those who are smart enough and have the facility of doing their own business, don't go into such corporates or any other jobs. Take the risk, but just get this in your mind that you have to study if you want to do business. If you are okay, or if you're moderate, you can go to the highest package and you can earn a good job. But if you have not studied everything, even if you don't know anything, you cannot do business. Because once you're in a corporate, you'll get their fixed salary, and there will be people who will be teaching you. Whereas in business, no one teaches you anything. You'll have to do everything by your own. So you'll have to study more. So get this thing clear, that business is not easy.
Right, right. I'll unmute Professor Nidhi Sompura and Professor Kinjal Parikh. I think they would like to interact with you, Vishal.
So I just wanted to add something. Vishal was talking about salary and lot of hard work in corporate. So I was also in Coke, Vishal, and I would like to share with the students that जब इंसेंटिव आता था तो सेल्फ मोटिवेशन की हम बात करते हैं ना, तो हम जब ऐसा होता था अरे यार बहुत काम कर लिया, तो वी यूज टू ओपन दैट सैलरी ऑफ लास्ट मंथ जिसमें इतना इंसेंटिव आया होता था जो सैलरी से भी ज्यादा रहता था, और फिर मोटिवेट होते थे कि नहीं नहीं चलो, अच्छा लगता था, एंड देन वी वुड फील कि नाउ यस लेट्स वर्क and again earn this much incentive.
Like there are few jobs who are offering only 18 to 20,000 salary, but if you see their form 16, it will be like 12 lakh, 14 lakh. So people earn that much through incentives.
Exactly. Yes.
So it does not depend on your field, like I got a lower package, or it's a matter that are you comfortable in your zone, and are you able to score that much, or are you able to give that much to the company that they'll give you more money. And don't worry, the initial packages are just a thing. Even if you get a lower package, even if you are at 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh, don't hesitate that, or don't be shy that I got a lower package. Trust me, you'll be earning more than the others in just a matter of time. It just takes 1 or 2 years. And once you move from one company to the different company, the recruiters don't even ask what you did in your MBA, what are the projects you've given. They only ask you what did you do in your previous company, and what will you be able to do in this company. That's it. They don't want to know anything else apart from this. So just get this thing clear that you have to perform if you want to grow in corporate, and it all depends on your previous job, what you have done. And trust me, these 5 years, people only like work in the field for 5 years. Then they'll get a team, and what they'll do, we all know that मेरे ज़माने में मैंने ये sell किया था. That's it. And now they don't have the sourcing. So keep this sourcing habit with you, that no matter what stage you go to, like even तुम्हारे बॉस का बॉस भी बोलेगा दैट मैंने जब मैं आरएम था मैं ये ऐसे सोर्सिंग करता था और मुझे तुझे देख के ऐसा लग रहा है फील बट keep that consistency going. So it's a matter of 5 years, and then you'll also sell stories that I used to do this and that. I joined as an RM. I'll tell you about my journey. I joined as an RM in Home First, and I had moved to Yes Bank for a while, around only 6 months, but things didn't go well. So I shifted. And उस टाइम पे मुझे भी लोगों ने पूछा था कि within a span of 6 months, how can you shift a company? If you're not comfortable, if you're not able to perform, just shift. Don't think that your CV will get ruined. And when I gave the interview of IDFC, the first question was asked to me that forget your past company. Will you be able to perform here? I said, sir, give me one chance and I'll prove it to you. And he's very happy right now. So uh, depend it. Don't get scared that if you're not comfortable, you'll be able to perform or not. It is easy. But all that matters is your selling skills. And I had seen Karan's interview also. He's also planning to do a startup. So it's a very good idea. Like once you're settled and you know you'll be able to crack it, you should go with your own business.
Correct. Yes, Kinjal.
Yes, Vishal, I would also like to add up that you were very self-motivated, as in like, any sessions where they would always used to ask questions. And if I ask about your journey, that you already mentioned that you have shifted from these many companies, and as of now, you even have motivated students for the startups. So I would even like to ask you about what is your take on, choosing your specialization and then moving forward with the same.
I didn't get the last part, ma'am. Actually, a call came. Can you just repeat?
I just want you to just focus. I mean, let the students know that how did you go with your specialization and you proved yourself in the same area. That is what I want you to mention the same.
Yeah, actually, I did my specialization in marketing, and Home First was asking questions and asking the background of people that are you from a finance background or a marketing background. But I had that upper edge of doing internship in that same company. So like if you have decided that you want to go to this company or any specific company or any specific genre you have in mind that I want to pursue my career into that specific field, then do internship in that only. I've seen many people doing internship in different companies, like they are doing marketing for internship and they go to any different companies for their career option. सो वो इंटरव्यू में इजी रह जाता है अगर इफ यू से दैट मैंने इंटर्नशिप में एचएफएफसी में किया था एंड सर आई एम अप्लाइंग फॉर एचएफएफसी ओनली बिकॉज आई लव दिस कंपनी एंड दैट ब्ला 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 सो दे विल एक्सेप्ट इट that gives you an upper edge. So I would say that even if you're from marketing finance, have a clear goal of what company you would want to go. If it is highest package, just do research in the initial years only, initial semesters, that I want to go to these companies and do an internship there. And even dual internships are allowed. I think Karan also did that. He did in HFFC also.
Yeah, Times of India and HFFC, both the places.
So go plan accordingly. It's not like that you get it overnight, but you need to have a clear vision that okay, if I want money, if I want a specific field, or if I want a particular thing in life, then how to get that and harass the faculties. That's it.
Right, right. So, anything else, faculties and students, because we have last 5 minutes for this session to get over. No, I guess not. So, Vishal, thank you so much for your fantastic inputs and enlightening the students. Your inputs would help students in planning their career, and it will definitely boost their motivation to another level, making them more confident. So really the journey you described, the way you help the students understand that what is the importance of education, MBA, or maybe reading newspaper, and what is the importance of being confident. So
Yeah.
students, you should definitely learn this thing. I think, Vishal, we have one question. It is, sir, going with specialization is beneficial or trying out something new is better?
It depends on you, man. At the end of the day, what company you want to go to, it matters on that. Even if like I have done marketing, and the company like the bank which I'm in, majority of the people have done finance. So it does not depend on a finance, like the field you want to choose, or but at the end of the day, you want to know that what your recruiter wants from you. Like if they want sales, it does not matter if you're from a finance background or a marketing background, because I've seen many of my friends who have taken finance and have gone to FMCG and doing extremely very well. So it does not depend on the field which you like. But like for marketing, why I chose marketing, because I wanted to learn sales, and it somehow helped me. And anyways, I did not like account and sets, so I chose marketing. So it depends, like, on you, uh, whether you want to learn marketing and sales, or whether you want to know more about the financial backgrounds of the companies. Like right now, I am regretting that I have not chosen finance, and I'm half CA, because whenever we get any case, like we have to study everything, we have to read every finance, what are the loans has he taken. So it depends on you totally, that what field you want to choose.
Thank you so much, Vishal. Thank you
Thank you, ma'am.
for, yeah. So it was nice. Hanji, yes, Vishal.
Only one advice I want to give to the kids, that be confident, don't be shy. Like I've seen many kids who are not even interacting with the other groups, or other classrooms, classmates, and not even faculties, that इन्होंने इतना सिखाया, that's it. Don't leave college before 5, and know each and every person in the college. You must have once talked to that guy. There are 420 people you'll get in your batch. You must be damn confident, and you must have shared one word with each and every 420 of them, and you'll know that where you are and where you stand. Just talk with every person in the college. Don't leave anyone, not even the watchman, not even the security guard, not even the principal or PK sir. Talk with everyone once, and you'll score definitely, and you'll get the best job. I'm telling you this.
Right. So, okay. So thank you so much once again, Vishal. I think the session would abruptly end now because it's last 1.5 minute only. So thank you so much, faculty. Thank you so much, students, for your patience listening and learning, especially the things that Mr. Vishal has shared with you. So I would like that you imbibe smallest of the thing that he has said, because his input were really valuable, and whatever he has said, if you apply that in your life, I think it would be your journey, and after few years, you would be also part of such forums very soon, like Vishal
Definitely.
is, right? So
Yeah.
all the best to Vishal, especially Vishal. We hope you progress the same way. Best wishes from the institute to you, and all the best to all the students for your professional life. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, ma'am.